much longer?
3 minutes?
That's it?
Most likely. I've never known them to be late.
Well, does the china look alright?
It'll do.
Well, should I...
Shh. You'll be fine. Once it's covered with food, no one's gonna see it anyway.
The food, I forgot to roast the turkey. What are we gonna do?
Well, we could live off of my excellent cheese tray, or skip right to dessert. Your choice.
But we can't do that. It's our first Christmas being married and I wanted it to be perfect.
No such thing. Besides, nothing will ever beat our first Christmas.
You can remember it?
Of course, it was only 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years and too many cans of energy drinks. I'm amazed those mothers let you near their kids.
Hey, I'd like to see you stay awake while these kids ramble on about their Christmas lists.
How hard is it to say Merry Christmas and smile for the camera?
You'd be surprised. My cheeks hurt for weeks after that gig.
Oh, agony.
Okay, it wasn't so bad. Lots of perks, you know. A free candy cane, great mall parking, lots of cute girls on my lap.
The real Santa wouldn't say that.
Well, the real Santa didn't have you on his lap. I knew right then. All I wanted for Christmas was you.
Okay, Mariah. But all I wanted for Christmas is a Thanksgiving turkey I'm not gonna get. Instead, your mother's gonna leave coal in my stocking.
Better be a good girl next year, then. You ready?
Less than usual.
Come on.
My dearest darling Rodney, how are you? How are you?
Justine and I have been great.
Justine, my dear, let me look at you. Dear, is this the dress you wore to my birthday party?
Yes, it is. I got it at
I think it fit a bit better then, dear. Perhaps you had a tad too much pumpkin pie this month? Not to worry, I can put you in touch with Fernando at my gym. Excellent personal trainer. I've been with him for years. Of course, he's a bit expensive, but I'm sure I can vouch for you.
Really, Victoria? Leave the girl be. She looks wonderful. I prefer a little meat on the bones myself.
Speaking of meat, dinner.
We had a wonderful dinner. We went to that fabulous French bistro with the Christmas buffet. I mean, normally I detest buffets, but this was just...
You've eaten already?
Well, of course, dear. After the Thanksgiving fiasco, I was afraid to take a chance on a second holiday. Perhaps if you took a cooking class. The bistro has the most wonderful chef.
Well, since we've all enjoyed dinner, who's ready for dessert? Something sure smells good.
Bread pudding. It's been in the family for years, but it's only been in the oven for about half an hour, unfortunately. We have about half hour more to wait.
Smells like it'll be worth it.
You're not worthy of a bigger plate here.
So, can I interest anyone in a warm holiday beverage while we wait?
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. Please bring us all glasses.
I should go home.
Oh, no, dear. You stay with us. So nice to have the three of us together at Christmas again.
Is there a year that I'm forgetting about somewhere that we missed?
No, of course not. But the more years that pass, the fewer we'll all have together. And it's nice to remember the good times. And there have been some very good times. What are you thinking of that's so funny you're interrupting my reminiscing?
I'm reminiscing too.
What, about the Heimlich maneuver? Out with it.
Do you remember the year you made the eggnog?
Of course, I've made eggnog every year since we're married. What about it?
Do you remember the year Uncle Hal and Aunt Alice came to dinner?
Oh, yes.
I don't.
I'm sure they remember you.
You were just 4. We had just finished supper and I had just served up my eggnog and Uncle Hal comes running through the house shouting he had just seen a shooting star. He was big on astronomy, your uncle.
So we all ran outside except for you. You stayed inside looking for your milk cup. And when you couldn't find it, you drank the first thing you found. Uncle Hal's eggnog. And you must have been mighty thirsty because you drank it.
Now, when we came back in, Uncle Hal decided to make a toast to the beauty of the holiday with the family. So we all clinked our glasses and took a big gulp.
But didn't you say I drank his, though?
Oh, you did. But you replaced it, too, with the first beverage you found. What was left of the turkey gravy.
Oh.
And that was the last time we ever saw Hal and Alice at Christmas time. Uncle Hal said he can get his arteries clogged at home. Thank you very much. But he did send a sippy cup for 10 straight years after that as a reminder.
I was wondering who thought I needed one at 14.
Justine, dear, where did you get that set?
It was my great-grandmother's. Very valuable.
Huh. Barney's ex-girlfriend, Elsa, had one just like it. What a darling girl she was. If she hadn't moved to Europe, things would have been so different.
I'd like to propose a toast, if you'd all oblige me. Here's to the 3 people that I love the most, and to many more Christmases spent together. Here's also to new beginnings.
Cheers, and to old times.
Too hot, dear?
What is this?
Hot cider, Rodney's favorite.
Eggnog. He likes eggnog, not cider.
I made some crab dip if anybody wants some.
Rodney, Dennis, if you could give us a moment, I'd like a word with my dear mother-in-law.
But
Come down, son.
You know, would it may have made a difference if I made eggnog instead of hot cider? Had china instead of silver? Maybe cooked a turkey of Gordon Ramsay?
Don't forget losing 10 pounds.
I'm pregnant. I hope to tell you under better circumstances, but there it is. Like it or not, you're going to be the grandmother of my child.
I'm not sure about that.
If you're daring to imply that it's not Rodney's child.
No. It's not that. It's just... I have cancer.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
I'm sorry I've been so horrible. Just know I don't have much time left. He's my only son. I'm not ready to let go, and I've never been very good at sharing.
I understand it's scary to think you're gonna lose someone you love. I've been there too. But please know I never try to take Rodney away from you. He's your baby and always will be, but I'm having a baby too, and we're all in this family together now. Let's make the best of it.
Oh, I'm sure you will, dear. All along you've been trying so hard. I'm so sorry I wasn't more welcoming. I just thought maybe if I pushed hard enough, Rodney would snap and he would feel like he had to choose between us. I was stupid enough to think he'd pick me.
You've got nothing to worry about. He loves us both for different reasons. And neither of us could take each other's place.
You mean you think your sugar can beat my spice?
No way. Just adds a touch of sweetness.
They say a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I'm about to test that theory in the most literal way.
Does Ronnie know about the cancer?
No, just found out last week. I needed to let it sink in before I tried to tell him. Because I just don't know what I'm going to say. I'm so scared.
Well, I heard cider's pretty good for courage if you want to try it again. We drank it the night I told him I was expecting.